Aces are great. Deuces are nice. But with sevens and eights, you better think twice on Cut Sharks. And here's the host of Cut Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you very much. Welcome to Cut Sharks. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining us at home. Thank you. And a very good opening poem from Sherry and Shirley Griffith from Fairmont, West Virginia, watching us on WBOY TV, Channel 12. Thank you, Sherry and Shirley. And now let's open the board and get to the cards. Janice and Lois, if you will, start loading in the cards, and we'll meet our card sharks. Ed Elder, our champion.
Hello, Jim. How you doing today,
I'm
sir?
fine, and won't you again remind us about yourself?
Okay, I'm Ed Elder, single man from Phoenix, Arizona, insurance agent, love dancing, cooking, and I collect nautical antiques.
Nautical antiques?
Right.
What kind of antiques do you collect?
Nautical, these are things from the sea. Like a binnacle, which is a ship's compass, harpoons, my coffee tables or lobster traps.
Those things are expensive, right?
Well, not too bad.
Yeah.
You got to know where a bargain is.
Well, you can buy a few more of them because Ed won $2,100 in cash. Good champion. And we're meeting our challenger for the first time. This is Jane Berry. Hello, Jane. Welcome. Nice to have you here with us. And won't you tell us about yourself?
Okay, my name's Jane Berry. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I'm a licensed emergency medical technician. I'm also a dialysis technician. So in my spare time, I like to play doctor a lot. I go to school part-time, and eventually I hope to be a genetic researcher and build monsters.
Are they really going ahead? Some of the genetic things they're doing are quite fascinating. They're really going pretty far with it. You think someday they could build monsters?
Well, I think they already can. Look at me.
Oh, no, you sound like a nice Jane Berry. Happy to have you here with us. Hope you're going to have a good time. You both cut the cards, yes?
Yes.
Certainly did,
And
Jim.
here we go. We'll start the best 2 out of 3 with a question to Ed, the champion. Ed, we asked 100 people over the age of 90. Now, we promise not to come looking if you say yes, but do you have any money stashed away under your mattress? How many 90-year-olds do have some cash under the mattress?
Who says it has to be just a 90-year-old to stash some money away? You know, nowadays,
Well, under the
expensive everything
mattress.
is under the mattress and anywhere else for that matter. Okay, how many have? A lot of the older people don't trust the banks. A lot of them are stashed under there. It's a difficult one. I say around 55.
55 out of 100 people over 90 have some money under the mattress, Jane. Higher or lower?
Okay, I think that number's going to be a lot lower because 90-year-olds are on Social Security, and they're not making that much money, and they probably don't have that much to stash. So I'd say the number's going to be lower.
You say lower. If it is lower, Jane, you'll play your cards. If not, Ed plays his. The actual number of 90-year-olds who have some cash stashed away under the mattress is 2. That's all, just 2. Yeah, they're a little smarter than that. And Jane, the challenger, starts off the match with a 9.
Change that card!
Winning the question, you have the right to change it. A good change.
Lower.
A jack. Lower than a jack. Yes, a 5.
Higher.
Risking it higher. Oh, no, 3 is not higher. That gives Ed a free chance to play. A 5.
Okay, Jim, let's go higher on that 5.
Higher than the 5.
Let's go lower on the 5.
Lower than the jack. 3.
Let's freeze right there.
And we move over the freeze bar, protecting that position. Janice will fill in the spaces for you, Jane, and your first question. Now, Jane, we've all heard that there are rehearsals for wedding ceremonies, right? Mm-hmm. So we asked 100 women who are engaged to be married. Since you've been engaged, has your fiancé asked you to rehearse the honeymoon? How many engaged women said, yes, he has?
That's going to be a big number. People not even engaged are practicing an awful lot these days. I'd say the answer to that's going to be 73 of those ladies are going to be practicing for the honeymoon.
Been asked to practice. That's asked to practice.
They've been asked.
Okay,
Hey,
73, says Jane. And higher or lower?
Practice makes perfect, Jim. After all, you know, and a lot of them do. Yes, this is true. A lot of the men do ask the women. Some accept, some don't. But I would say it's going to be a little bit higher than that, Jim.
Higher than that?
Yes.
Oh. Obviously, rehearsing the honeymoon is rehearsing getting in and out of the car and going to Niagara Falls. Gene's going, wah, wah, wah. What do you know, Gene? 73 says Jane. Higher says Ed. The actual number of engaged women who said their fiancé had asked to rehearse the honeymoon is 47. Not higher, Jane. 47.
Oh, good.
Jane, you've got a jack.
Lower.
Gonna play the jack. Lower. It is a 7.
Freeze.
That's a fast decision. Jane gets 1 card out of that. And Ed, this question goes to you. Ed, we asked 100 United States congressmen in Washington, D.C. When an employer interviews a man for a job, should he have the right to know if the man has a prison record? How many congressmen said an employer should have the right to know if a job applicant had a prison record?
Jim, I think it's only right that the prospective employer does know if a man has a prison record to find out somewhat what kind of a employee he would be. I would say it would be a very high number, at least 82.
82 out of 100 congressmen said, yes, he should have that right. Jane, what do you think?
I think a lot of employers should know if an employee prospective has a prison record, because I think it's only fair. But I think the number is going to be just a little bit lower than that, because a lot of congressmen these days are saying, let's rehabilitate these people and get them back into normal society. So I'm going to say lower.
So you say lower. The actual number of congressmen who said an employer should have the right to know if a job applicant has a prison record is 75. It is just a little lower. Jane, you're absolutely right. Jane wants to get rid of that 7. A good change. Okay, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, Jane. Higher. It is a 10.
Lower.
Risking it lower. A 9.
Please.
Now, Jane needs 1 card for the first game of the match. We are at sudden death. Someone has to win it right here. Jane, we asked 100 third-grade kids, when your parents punish you and tell you that they're doing it for your own good, do you believe them? How many How many third graders believe their parents are punishing them for their own good?
I think the third grade kids are a lot smarter than people give them credit for. And when they do something wrong, they know it. There are some unfair parents who are going to really punish them, and the kids are going to get really upset about it. But I'm going to say 71 of those kids know that it's for their own good.
71 out of 100, Ed. What do you think?
Well, really, they do. They know when they're wrong. They know when they've done wrong. They know when they're being punished. But a lot of them feel that it is unfair. But still, it's going to be a little bit lower than that.
A little lower.
Yes.
These are always some of the most fascinating polls when you find out what the youngsters think of us adults. 71 says Jane. Lower says Ed. The actual number of third graders who believe their parents are punishing them for their own good is 82. Not lower. Even more. Now then, Jane, in sudden death, you have a 9. You could change it and play 1 card or pass it to Ed.
I'm going to pass it.
You're going to pass it. Ed has to play the middle card, the 8. Turn them both over, you win. 1 mistake, the game belongs to Jane.
We're going to have to go higher.
Higher than the 8. It is an 8. For the first game of the match, it is lower. And Ed wins game 1. Well, that big ace backfired on you, Jane. So it's game 1 to the champion. We'll be right back right after this. Game 1 to the champion. Janice will deal out same 2 decks of cards with the next cards off the top of the deck. And we'll start game 2 with a question to you, Ed. Ed, we asked 100 professional striptease dancers. Have you ever dated a millionaire? How many strippers have dated a millionaire?
Oh, gosh, I wish I was a millionaire. I wouldn't mind dating a couple of strippers, but I'm sure a lot of them have, because the millionaires do go to a lot of the strip shows. Although not many of them are going to date millionaires. They'd rather take an average street guy, okay? So I'd say a relatively low number, 40.
40 out of 100 strippers have dated a millionaire, Jane.
Well, I think it's going to be just a little bit lower than 40, because occasionally you do get one of these great stories about one of the little strippers on the street that's going to run off and marry the millionaire. But I don't think it's all that common. I think most of them are going to stay strippers. So I'd say lower.
So you say lower. All right. The next question would be, how many did they date who said they were millionaires and really weren't? Lower, says Jane. The actual number of strippers who have dated a millionaire is 63.
Oh, fantastic.
Of course, that could be one guy running around to all these different girls. Ed starts off the game with a jack.
Oh, good card, Jim. Let's go lower on that
Lower
one.
than a jack. A 2. Higher than a 2. A 7.
Freeze, Jim.
Right away, the champion makes a big move towards a crack at the big money. Jane, got some catching up to do.
Yeah.
Jane, we asked 100 marriage counselors. Generally speaking, if a man reaches the age of 40 without getting married and then decides to take a bride, is he a bad risk? How many marriage counselors said a man who waits until the age of 40 to get married is a bad risk?
I think a lot of them are going to say he's a bad risk, because by the time he's 40, he's pretty well set in his ways. And there's things he's going to be done his way. You know, his way, my way, or the highway, you know, by the time they reach 40. So I would say 57 of those guys are going to be... 57 of those marriage counselors are going to say he's a bad risk.
57 out of 100, Ed. What do you think now?
That hits right where it hurts, because I'm over 40. But really, a single man has been through a lot. At age 40, he's learned a lot. He is independent, yes, but I still say that marriage counselors say it'd be a little bit lower than that.
You don't think he's that bad a risk?
No, he's not that bad a risk.
The actual number of marriage counselors who said a man who waits until the age of 40 to get married is a bad risk is 54, just a little lower. Ed is right again. Ed, you're looking at a 7.
Gotta change that 7, Jim.
And the
Let's
7
make a good one.
becomes a 2.
Fantastic, let's go higher.
Higher than a 2, a 7.
Gotta please.
Again, Ed is keeping Jane away from those cards. Jane, you're going to have to win a question to get a crack at the cards, it seems. Ed, we asked 100 people, do you think aliens from another planet are already living on Earth? How many people think aliens from another planet are living on Earth?
But of course they are. Don't we all see them constantly? Maybe. Some of us do anyway. There's a few here and there. No, there are a lot of people that believe they're extraterrestrial beings here on Earth. But then a lot of the people don't believe that they're really that capable, or do they look like us or what? So I'd say probably only 25.
25 out of 100 people think aliens are already living on Earth, Jane.
Well, looking at Ed, I would say, yeah, there probably are extraterrestrial beings living on Earth. But I don't think that many people would think there are outer space beings here. So I'm going to say it's lower.
You're going to say lower. I must say, as I was asking the question, I don't know if you were with us a couple of months ago, we had a question like this that we asked of congressmen in Washington, D.C., and the answer was, I believe, was 56 of our congressmen thought there were people living here from another world. I will not forget that poll. Right now, Ed says 25 people, Jane says lower, and the actual number of people who think aliens from another planet are living on Earth is 33, not lower again. Ed has control.
Jim, let's change that 7 and come
the
up with a good
opportunity to get
one.
rid of that middle card. A king.
Fantastic, it is lower.
If it is lower, Ed goes for the big money. It is. And Ed just kept getting control and won it. Jane, I thank you so much for joining us. And good luck with your studies. Nice to have you here. Jane Berry. Ed, come on down here. You were really cleaning up there on those answers.
Oh, I was a little unsure there for a while, though, my goodness.
Did very well. Maybe he'll clean up with the money. We'll find out right after this. After that champion, Ed Elder, you give the money cards a good cut.
Oh, we cut them again, Jim. Let's hope for the best.
Now, I remember on the last show, you were really a crazy bettor. A lot on the middle cards.
I've been told that by a few people in the studio here.
Yeah? You think it's going to work for you this time?
We'll try it again and see what happens.
Let's find out.
Nothing to lose.
He's a gambler. Let's get to them, Ed. Step on up here. It worked for you to the tune of over $2,000 last time. Maybe it'll work again as we give you $200 of new money on the bottom line and 3 cards to bet as you will. Move up to the second level. We'll add another $200 of betting money. 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. Good luck, Ed.
Let's try it again, Jim.
Here's $200.
Okay.
And you can change those base cards on each level if you need to. 200 and king.
Good way to start. Let's go the whole thing lower.
$200 that this card is lower than a king. And it is
lower. A little risky on that. Let's only try $100 and let's go higher on it.
$100. Higher than a 7. No. Down to a 3 with 300.
That's still good. Let's shoot the whole 300 and go higher.
For $600. Is this higher? Yes.
Right. Sure it is.
600. We'll give you another 200 as we move up to 9.
Okay, Jim, we got to start out with another card there. Let's change it.
And with $800 on this level, Ed will play an ace.
Fantastic. All of it lower.
And now it's double to nothing. $1,600 lower. Yeah, 2.
Higher.
Trying for $3,200. It is.
Oh, we got to slow
Be
down here a
careful
little
now.
bit. Let's just go 200 higher.
That's still a sizable bet on a middle card. $200. Higher than a 7. Yes, right again.
Okay.
$3,400 and your first big decision as we move it up. Do you want
Let's
to...
go ahead and change that card.
So big change.
Sure.
Big change for the big bet. Ed will
Okay,
play.
be a good one. Be a good
A
one.
4.
Okay.
Now, Ed, you must bet at least $1,700. You have $3,400 and a 4.
All of it higher.
1, 2 out, 1, 3, and a 4.
All of it
and
higher.
he's going for all of it. That means
All of
nothing or $6,800 on the turn of this card. Higher! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Gambling paid off, Ed. Woo! Way to go! Great win! 6,800, 200 in the game, a nice round $7,000 for that one game. And Ed Elder in 2 cracks at the big money, up to $9,100 in cold cash. We'll be right back right after this. All right, Ed. Janice is dealing out 2 new decks of cards. Here comes a new challenger on Card Shark. May Burtz. Hello, May.
Hi.
I'm delighted to have you here with us.
Thank you.
And won't you tell us something about May Burtz?
All right, you know my name, which is May Burtz. I am out living proof that the second half is really better. I am enjoying semi-retirement. The first year I'm going to work for the 1980 census. In between, I jog a little, ride a moped because I can't afford to put gas in the car right now. But with any kind of luck today, I'll be driving around cruising Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh, do you mean that if you win, we are going to be contributing to your delinquency, May?
Jim, they told me that was the best place to meet good-looking guys. Where'd you meet your wife?
Well, I wasn't exactly cruising Hollywood Boulevard at the time, May, but it's an interesting thought. You definitely are enjoying the second half, no question.
I'm having a ball.
If she wins a game, fellas on Hollywood Boulevard, look out, because May is going to be looking. Nice to have you here. You got the
Thank
cards?
you. Yes, I did.
Here we go. We start the match with a question to Ed. Ed, we asked 100 women who have been married for 50 years or more. Do you cruise Hollywood? No, I'm sorry. We asked 100 women who have been married for 50 years or more. Right now, if we gave you just 5 minutes, could you find your marriage certificate? How many women married 50 years or more could find their marriage certificate in just 5 minutes?
Oh, gracious, after that many years, that's a lifetime right there. That's more years than I am. But really, they should know where something like that is because they keep all their papers and important papers in an important place or a sacred place. Although, let's split that right down the middle. I'd say at least 50.
50 out of 100 could find their marriage certificate in just 5 minutes, May.
Well, I think after 50 years, if it hasn't completely deteriorated, they would keep it in a safe place. And I'm going to say that number would be just a little bit higher.
A little bit higher. The actual number of women married 50 years or more who could find their marriage certificate in 5 minutes is 87. It's a lot higher. May, you got it. So May starts off the game with a 3.
Oh, thank you, Jim. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 3. A queen.
Oh, okay, let's go lower.
Lower than a queen. Oh, no, an ace.
Better luck
Cards
next
backfired
time.
for the challenger, and Ed with a free chance at a king.
Okay, Jim, we're going to go lower.
Lower than a king, a 5.
Let's go higher.
Risking it higher. It is
Let's
a
go
jack.
lower.
Risking lower, a 6.
Please.
Thought you were going to get carried away there for a moment, Ed.
It's awfully easy to do.
And May, you've got some catching up to do now.
Oh, yes.
May, our man on the street, found 100 houses that have a sign in front that says, "Beware of dog." You've seen those. He asked the people who live there, "Do you really own a dog?" How many of those people admitted they don't own a dog?
I think a lot of people today put a sign out there to keep meter maids, meter readers, postmen, and little children away from their property. I would say that it would be about 65 people that might have a sign out there but don't have a dog.
65 out of 100 were lying. They didn't have a dog, Ed.
I can relate to that because I've visited several houses in my business that have signs up, and I always look for the dogs because, I don't know, they don't seem to like me too often, but it's still going to be a little bit lower than that. There's not that many phonies out there.
We have a sign that says "Killer Lhasa Apso," but it doesn't do any good. You say lower. The actual number of people who admitted they don't even own a dog is 42. It is right. It is lower. And you've got a 6.
Let's change that 6. We can't go with that.
And he changes it to an 8 up the middle.
They're very, very shaky. Let's go lower.
Lower than the 8? No. And one of the few times the cards have failed the champion. May, it's a break for you. You've got a 3.
We'll go it higher again.
Higher than the 3. A 5.
Oh, higher.
Higher again. An ace.
Oh, lower.
Lower than the ace. A 6. And now as we freeze, each player needs 1 card for the game, so getting control of the question could be very, very important. Ed, it goes to you very quickly now. We're running out of time. We asked 100 New York policemen, in your experience, who is more likely to resist arrest, a man or a woman? How many policemen said a woman is more likely to resist arrest?
Oh, wow. Women can get really wild when they're going to be
You
arrested.
just give me a number now. We're running out of time. Ed.
Okay, we'll say 35.
35 out of 100 women are more likely to resist. Higher or lower, May?
I would say it's going to be higher.
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 The actual number of policemen who said a woman is more likely to resist arrest is 52. More than half of them. Wow. May, you have a 6.
Oh, I'm going to be a lady and let Ed.
Oh, it's not sudden death. You're going to play
it.
it.
Is not. Oh, I see. Can I change it?
You can indeed.
Thank you.
I
I'd
will
like
let you
to change
do.
it.
And the 6
Thank you.
becomes a 4.
Oh, okay. We're going to go
If it's higher,
We're
May
gonna
has
go
the first
higher.
game. It is. May wins it. It is game 1 to the challenger. Marjorie, do you realize you have just won enough money to put gas in the car?
Oh,
Sunset Boulevard, look out. We'll be right back right after this.
Here we go. Lower than the jack. It's a deuce. Oh, and lower than the ace.
Card Sharks, weekdays at 4:30. Brought to you by Consumer Cellular, where low rates and award-winning service are just the beginning.
A representative of the studio audience will receive Hoover's convertible upright vacuum cleaner, more powerful than previous models, so it's more effective at getting carpets deep down clean. Furnished by Hoover Company. And some of our contestants will receive from Mr. Coffee a gift pack featuring America's #1 coffee maker and genuine Mr. Coffee accessories, including an extra decanter and Mr. Coffee filters. And a tray and light lunch from Lipton. Hot and hearty, satisfying dishes you make in a mug. More great taste from Lipton Light Lunch, it's delicious. And a tote bag in Unicap M from Upjohn. Contains 11 essential vitamins and 6 key minerals, including iron and zinc. Unicap M, because you need minerals too. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.